The following program is a 20 East Media Network LLC presentation. Please hit the like button and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Welcome to D-Truth TV. Turn the volume up, you feel me? Hit that like, hit subscribe, let's get real on your screen, see? We talking cases, mysteries, stories that unfold, relationships, heartbreak, secrets never told, breaking news, updates, every fact on display. I'm your host with the flow, bringing truth every day. D-Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. D-Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. D-Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. So subscribe, hit like, don't you dare miss a beat. D-Truth TV, where the truth and the rhythm meet.
Welcome. Respect to you new, respect to anybody that's gonna come in here today. I got some news. I got some stuff I want to talk about, right? What if I tell you there's some Caucasian Arkansas is building their own town, right? They're building their own town. Whites only. Okay. And they said you got to be European descent, right? Got to be European descent. But at the same time, I would say this about the same thing about if melanated people want to build their own town, Hispanic, that right there, you can do that. But guess what? You can't keep nobody from moving in. You can't keep nobody from moving in. Respect all Henny. You cannot keep nobody from moving in because the Housing Act, the Constitution, you know what I'm saying? That got a whole lot to do with it. You can't keep nobody from moving in. If you make your own town, you cannot keep nobody from moving in. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do, right? Let me go to where is that article? Okay, hold on. I gotta turn the volume down right here. I gotta turn it down. Hold on. I'm going to the news article, right? I'm going to the news article. The Atlanta Black Star, right? The ultimate goal, Arkansas founder behind Growing Whites only community pushes extension nationwide, and he's already taken these steps to dodge civil rights lawsuit. It's gonna be hard to dodge the civil rights lawsuit because if you try to dodge the civil rights lawsuit, now you got to just dodge the Housing Act. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to dodge the Housing Act. Respect the aid of voice. You got to dodge the Housing Act. See, you try to dodge the civil rights, they're going to try to dodge it. I don't care who it is. I don't care black, white, Hispanic, Italian. I don't care who it is. You start your own town. Guess what? You cannot keep nobody from moving in there, no matter how you look at it. I don't care who you are. You cannot keep nobody from moving in because that Civil Rights Act goes both ways. The Civil Rights Act goes both ways, right? And then there are fair houses that you can't keep nobody out. You can't keep nobody from moving next door. You can't keep nobody from moving next door. So forming white community isn't just one small part of what we do. It is the ultimate goal of our efforts. Right? Those are the words of Eric, okay, known founder of the Return of the Land Association, a far-right group that had formed a tiny whites-only community in the Ozark of Arkansas as part of the segregationist movement that is quickly gaining popularity online among some conservatives and ultra-white supporters. Okay, let's take that as a grain of salt. Okay, so what? So what? And when Latinos get their own community, when blacks get their own community, don't go crying about, we can't. They won't let us move in there. So it's like this a segregation movement. Okay, all right. And you're trying to get it. It said. Then it goes on and said, no Jewish people or anyone who adopts non-European religion. Okay, I'm going to tell you this, sir. I'm going to tell you this, sir. Majority of the people in this world are some way connected to European descent. Okay. Then say you can't be for the LGBTQ plus community. Okay. And they said non-European religions, including Islam, are permitted to live there, right? And Sky News report about the community states that so far only 40 people live there, but applications to join range well into the hundreds. Potential members are vetted and video interviews are mandatory to confirm the identities and ethnicity of applicants. Hmm. So what y'all think about that right there? They are even felon when they join that community, they are I'm saying they are encouraged to have children. They are encouraged to have children. So family a Give Send Go campaign raises donations for parents, newborns, which they get $1,000, which a family which had a sick child got $1,000. Okay. Let me get down to the okay. Respect together, respect. And he goes on, we need ways to fight for our side that permanently change the landscape of America. That's what the guy said. We need our own spaces in every region of the country where white identities can congregate, grow community, build trust, and organize. We have more than enough resources to do it. Hell, y'all got enough space. Y'all do it all the time. See, I'm not blaming it on race, but y'all want more and more and more. But they ain't matter. What are y'all giving back to the community? What are people like this? I don't care, white, black, whoever. What are they giving back to the other people? You want to say you want to be a trust, okay? Trust and let's see what else. And you want to be a trust and organize and grow the community. Guess what? How I want to say this. This goes out to white, black who try to get there. I know we want to get our own community, but how you going to build trust? How you going to build a community when you don't have trust with the opposite people? How you going to build trust? How you going to build community? So I feel like that if you go to school and the child is just in that one environment, how they going to interact with a child when they grow up and go to college, to the universities, junior colleges with all different ethnic group? How they going to interact with them? How they going to interact with them? How they gonna interact with them? I'm not talking just about them. I'm talking about even some of our own people that go build their own community, and that's with us, the black people. How are our children gonna interact with the outside world when they get to college? How they gonna act? Okay, how they gonna act? His idea for RTTL stemmed from his adoption of a far-right theory that mass immigration and cultural indoctrination had triggered a white genocide. To counteract this purported white culture, he started a movement to form community that preserved white ancestry, tradition, and customs. White tradition and custom. Okay. What is that? What is a white tradition and custom? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all consider about what is white tradition and custom? What is black tradition and custom? Let's get what is tradition and custom? That I want to know. That what I want to know. What is tradition and custom? Then he said, when I was a kid, I suppose I interpret racism to be judged someone solely on the basis of their race. And is that a good or bad thing? He told Sky News, I think the basic moral consensus treats it as automatically a bad thing without a lot of reflection. Okay. During his visit to a white separatist town in South Africa, well, I never will read that, but I'm like this right here. If you don't like yourself, if you don't like nobody else, you don't like nobody else's tone of their skin, right? And you talk about that, and you talk what all the time, what this. But one thing he failed to realize, one thing that guy failed to realize back in the day, blacks weren't given anything. They had to make their way. They had to make their own town to get the right kind of service. You think he walk in the store and another guy walks in the store, a white female or a black female walks in the store, who they gonna follow? He don't see these ideologies that people have of today's that past. Oh, I want my own town, I want this, that. Yeah, you want that, but what the thing is, what have you learned from your past? Your past should be done taught you something. Okay. And okay. I'm trying to get to the last part of it. Okay. It goes say, is this legal? RTTL is currently researching legal protection that might protect them from civil rights and housing discrimination lawsuit interjection. The group maintained that because it is a private association that doesn't sell real estate, it's shielded from civil rights laws. No, it don't see you from civil rights laws. The attorneys we consult believe what we're doing is legal. That what they told Americans had a right to freely associate and form an intentional community on whatever basis they choose. The other campaigns that have raised over $100,000 are slated to help. But think about it, they or do not. I'm going to tell you, they do not. They do not have the right. They have the right to build a community, but they won't have the right to keep nobody from moving in there. Right? They ain't gonna have the right to have nobody move there, especially if you become a town. Unless you're just gonna become a compound, right? Because self-sufficient without depending on the government, right? So I'm looking at this right here. We'll see where this go. We're gonna see where this go. We're gonna see where this go. On to the next. On to the next. Okay, on to the next. What would the next? What's the next? What would the next subject? Okay. Let me see what else was this. What would y'all tell me? What would y'all say if I told you that a Chuck E. Cheese mascot got caught up? What would y'all say? What would y'all say if I said a Chuck E. Cheese mascot got caught up? Y'all won't believe it. But I could say they could have did this another way. They could have did this another way. Not in front of the kids. Not in front of the kids. Because now the Mystica or Chuck E. Cheese mascot is gone. The Chuck E. Cheese mascot busted for debit card theft in Florida. The Chuck E. Cheese mascot has been arrested in Florida after a customer ratted him out as alleged theft, police said. A worker dressed in a Chuck E. Cheese costume at one of the kid-friendly precinct chain franchise in Tallahassee, Florida, was taken into custody Wednesday night on larceny charge and hauled out of the restaurant and handcuffed as children looked on, according to police and images of the incident that emerged on social media. I won't say this right here. Good for him. I'm glad he got locked up. Them kids that was sitting there that saw Chucky, the man that Chucky dressed as the Chuck E. Cheese mascot, I doubt they're going to want to go back to Chuck E. Cheese. I doubt it. I doubt it. Because how in the world you dress as a Chuck E. Cheese mascot? That's all your job is to do. To go around kids, have fun with them, and you stealing people's debit cards. How is that? That's crazy to me. Then I seen the picture, got him in handcuffs. They had a double handcuffing, right? Had him in handcuffs with the mask off, without the Chuck E. Cheese headgear on, outside of Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, you know the kids were looking. That's a shame there. That's a shame there. Man, that's a shame. I told you I got some news for you. Hey, I bet y'all ain't heard these kind of news either. So, but I just came over here to give you some news. And Mitch Bushart fighter got kicked off a plane too. A Mitch Bushart player got kicked off the plane. And all posse in let's see. Echoes on slave patrols. White armed vigilante in cowboy hats mistook black man for suspect, tackle and pinned him down on Oregon Fair. Federal lawsuit demands justice. Yeah, this black man didn't do nothing. He just ran, and he had asthma. He was vomiting, spitting up blood and all that stuff. They had a kneel down on the back. And to come and find out, it was some white men and one black man that did a shooting. The Oregon police, that police department said they are not coming to get him. They're not looking for him or nothing. I've got a question for everybody in the chat. You can put your answer in the comments when I end this live, or you can put it in the chat. Should the police department or sheriff department deputize citizens? Should police department or sheriff department deputize citizens? Should they? I don't think they should. I don't think they should deputize citizens. I don't think they should deputize citizens. I don't think they should. Because you deputize citizens, they might have some citizens might have an agenda on their hand. and all of a sudden, here you go, bam. Now the police department got a lawsuit. Like this guy suing the police department and everybody that's involved. So I'm like, hey, it is what it is. Well, but the citizen got to pay that money. Citizen got to pay that money. So I'm like, how do you combat this stuff? How do you combat the hatred that another community have on you and some people in your own community have on you? How do you combat that? I'll tell you how to combat that. I'll tell you right now. Love and respect yourself. And plus, you got to love yourself before you love everybody else. The people that hate on you, that don't like you, from the other community, from the same community, from anywhere else in this world that don't like you, guess what? Don't like you. Even if you don't like nobody else, guess what? You don't like yourself because they sure hell don't like themselves. Why in the world am I going to spend my life in this real world not liking nobody because of the color of their skin? How the hell I'm going to stop liking somebody when because of their job? Why should I hate somebody, don't like nobody because of where they live or what they drive or what they don't drive or what they don't have? Why I don't like them? Especially if I don't know them. Because you know why some people do not like other people? Because they don't like their damn self. Because they don't like the positions they are in. They don't like the position they in. Because guess what? Because if somebody got less than them, they're going to take it out on them. Like they the big man, the big woman. No, that don't work like that in society. But it does. Because they think some people cannot fight back. They think people cannot fight back. You don't know who you messing with till you start messing with them. Because a man, a woman, a child dressed like they dress, you don't know who they are. You don't know what they have. Especially Melody Johnson. You don't know what they have. Tell me I'm right or wrong. Just like my little kid, don't judge me by my skin. Judge me by the content of my character. Yo, you might see somebody, oh man, he's a she fly, whatever. But guess what? He got a nasty goddamn attitude. Got a nasty attitude. And you wonder why they got a nasty attitude? Because they don't like their doggone self. I love me some me. I'm gonna ask you that. Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? I'm gonna take a little commercial break. And I will be right back.
Yeah, we moving through the city, 20 East on the map. From the courts to the streets, yeah, we never look back. Armando King got the crown, I'm holding it tight. Love and loyalty, staying true in the night. Sniper on the aim, got my sights on the goal. Relationships like games, but I'm holding my soul. You knew what it was from the jump, no disguise. Family like Nams Meaty, got that fire in our eyes. We together, yeah, we rise, no falling apart. Sports in our veins, love deep in our hearts. 20 East family shining every night. Living for the moment, keeping it right. From the basketball courts to the studio sessions, love and connection, our biggest obsessions. You do the deal, we grind for the fame, but family's the real prize, always stay the same. Together in the struggle, we push through the pain. Sniper hit the target, no missing the aims. Media got the voice that's loud and clear, telling stories of a family always sincere. We celebrate the wins, learn from the losses, in the game of life, no matter what it costs us. Love's the real MVP, that's how we play. 20 is forever, every single day. Together, yeah, we rise, no falling apart. Sports in our veins, love deep in our hearts. 20 is family, shining every night, living for the moment, keeping it right. The truth president, leading with the heart, standing tall, playing his part. From the streets to the charts, he's the boss, guiding in the family, never taking no loss. So here's to the hustle, the love and the bond. From sunrise to sunset, we respond. Armando, together, Sniper, you knew it's media. And D-Truth, president forever free. Yeah. Oh.
Give them that knowledge. Give them that knowledge to build things back up. Give them that coding, music, teach them a different thing, teach them science, whatever. We got to start that at home. We got to start that in our community. Show them that things can be better than it is. Show them that things can be better than they are. Because when we start all this, whatever we're doing in our own community, other communities don't want to help out. But like I said, that's why you gotta get with like-minded people that are willing to help us out, help the kids out. Like I said, single mother, single father, family that are struggling, help them out. Sometimes you have to stay out of other people's business to do that. But sometimes you got to get in somebody's business and say, hey, pull them aside and say, hey, I got you. I'm going to show you a better way to do things. Once you show them a better way to do things and keep showing them and helping them out, it's up to them if they want to keep doing it. It's up to them if they want to keep doing it. But, hey, I just came on here for a short time, 30 minutes, whatever. But take what I say and research what you got. Because us as humans, as this world that we are in, we are failing. We're failing bad. We're failing bad. Because we don't want to help each other. When you don't want to help each other, guess what? We're not failing ourselves. We're not just failing ourselves. We're not just failing the other people at the other race. We're not failing the other people, the other skin tone. Guess what? They're not just failing themselves either. Guess who they're failing? And guess who we are failing? We're failing the children. We are failing the children of the future. And guess who else we are failing? We're failing their children of the future. So, hey, take what you can. Hey, like I always say, love and respect yourself. Because when you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS. You see through all the BS. Self-love is the best kind of love. Because who can love you better than you love yourself? Peace. I'm out.
This has been a 20 East Media Network LLC special presentation. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Thanks for coming. Now you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. See ya.
Welcome to D Truth TV. Turn the volume up, you feel me? Hit that like, hit subscribe, let's get real on your screen, see? We talking cases, mysteries, stories that unfold, relationships, heartbreaks, secrets never told, breaking news, updates, every fact on display. I'm your host with the flow, bringing truth every day. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. Tune in, let's debate, drop your thoughts in the chat. We don't sugarcoat nothing, we just spitting the facts. From love to the hustle, from the pain to the win. Every episode's a journey, let the story begin. The Truth TV, where the real ones vibe. Hit that bell, stay alive, let the knowledge arrive. From the streets to the screen, we keep it so raw. Every topic, every angle, breaking every law. So subscribe, hit like, don't you dare miss a beat. The Truth TV, where the truth and the rhythm meet.